In 2016, my husband Tony accepted a job in Mobile, Alabama, a place we never expected to end up. At the time, Alabama seemed like an unusual choice for us, but we've always been open to new experiences. When we discovered it was near the water, our interest was definitely piqued. I vividly remember opening my laptop, Googling top cities to live near Mobile, Alabama. The list ranked Daphne first, Fairhope second, and Spanish fourth, third. I don't recall what was listed beyond that because I immediately zeroed in on Daphne. The following weekend, we flew down to Mobile to explore the area and look for housing. It's hard to believe now, but in 2016, home prices were half of what they are today. Homes that once sold for $500,000 to $600,000 are now listed for $1 million and up. It's insane. Baldwin County, once a hidden gem, is definitely on more people's radar these days. We quickly realized we had been overlooking this beautiful part of Alabama. If you didn't already know, my name is Jessica. My husband Tony and I are the #1 relocation team in all of Baldwin County. So if you're watching this video because you're planning a move to our area, call us today. We are the subject matter experts and we'd love to help you. Now I'm going to take you through some popular cities to move to near Mobile in Baldwin County. I'll also highlight some of our favorite communities, along with those that are pretty popular with clients we've helped relocate here. This video might run a bit longer, so grab your coffee, your Dr. Pepper, or your sweet tea, get comfortable, and get ready to dive in. Okay, so I'm just going to make my way down. I'm actually going to start north of I-10 in Bay Minette. This small town has a population of around 8,000 residents and is about 35 minutes to Mobile and about an hour drive to Pensacola Airport, just to give you an idea of where it's at. Bay Minette is a popular choice for those seeking affordable housing, more land, and a quiet setting. While the school system here isn't highly rated, which makes it less appealing to families with school-aged children, we've still helped clients find their homes for under $250,000. We've also helped a client purchase a farmhouse on 4 acres for $500,000. It's a great option for anyone who's on a budget because they're relocating here for work, or for someone who wants a large house on some acreage but doesn't want to sell their soul to pay for it. Although Bay Minette is a small, quiet town with limited activity, it offers convenient amenities like Greer's grocery store, street seafood market, and they've also got a Walmart. We anticipate significant growth in this area thanks to the upcoming Novelis aluminum rolling plant. This will be the first fully integrated aluminum mill built in the U.S. in 40 years. It's located on a 3,000-acre site in Bay Minette. The plant, which is costing over $4 billion, is projected to create around 1,000 jobs. Construction is expected to take about 30 months with an opening planned for 2025. So if you're moving to Bay Minette because you're taking a job at Novelis, be sure to reach out to us today. We'd love to help you find the perfect home. Okay, so I promise to share my favorite neighborhoods in each town, along with my personal pros and even things I don't love. So when it comes to Bay Minette, my top pick is definitely Tensaw Island. This is a gated community with mostly raised cottage-style homes. Many feature their own private pier right on the Tensaw River. And because the homes are elevated, you can park your car or even your boat underneath. Plus, you've got your own pier for easy access to the water. The HOA fees here are very reasonable, around $125 a month. So if you have a boat and you're looking for something right on the water, this picture-perfect, peaceful community might check your boxes. It's so beautiful, and I'm a sucker for a gated community because I love safety and I love privacy. Who doesn't? It's a very small community, so you really get to know your neighbors. And again, that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. Tony and I are pretty social people, so we love making friends with all of our neighbors. One of the things I love about Bay Minette is that it offers an excellent opportunity to buy land and build a barn dominium. Baldwin County is growing so fast, and prices are rising. But Bay Minette gives you a chance to get that acreage at a more affordable price. It's a beautiful area with lots of tree-lined streets, and it's quiet. With that population of around 8,000 people, you can expect it to be a peaceful place to live. Okay, and as for drawbacks, the main ones I can think of are that it's an hour away from the beach, the local schools aren't very highly rated, and the Baldwin County Jail is located in Bay Minette. If you stay near Highway 225, you're about 7 miles from the jail, but personally, I'd rather not have a jail nearby. If those things aren't deal breakers for you, though, this could be an ideal place for you to call home. Making my way down to Spanish Fort on the Eastern Shore, this is a popular place to live in Baldwin County for several reasons. Located just a short drive from Mobile and the beautiful Gulf Coast beaches, Spanish Fort offers residents easy access to both city amenities and coastal living without the high cost of living. Spanish Fort is known for having strong schools, which is a big draw for families. If your kids are into football or baseball, Spanish Fort is a very popular choice for y'all to consider. The town is surrounded by beautiful natural landscapes, including the scenic Mobile Bay, parks, and wildlife areas. You have Blakely State Park, which is over 2,000 acres. It's a popular destination for history buffs, outdoor lovers, and families looking to explore Alabama's natural beauty and Civil War heritage. You can hike, you can fish, and they even have cabins that you can rent out for a night of camping and unplugging. The town is a small, tight-knit community feel with a lot of family-friendly neighbors. Spanish Fort offers a variety of housing options from affordable homes to upscale neighborhoods, making it appealing to a wide range of buyers. While it maintains a suburban feel, Spanish Fort offers great local amenities, including shopping, dining, and healthcare options, making it a convenient and comfortable place to live. So all of these factors combined make Spanish Fort a highly desirable place to live for both families and individuals seeking a mix of convenience, quality of life, and access to nature. One of my favorite things about Spanish Fort is the Eastern Shore Shopping Center. It's home to Belk, Dillard's, Barnes & Noble. They've got a bowling alley, movie theaters, and an outdoor shopping mall. You get the idea. It's where I like to spend my time and my money. As for neighborhoods, I love just about anything along Highway 225. There are so many charming communities with acre-sized lots that are all just surrounded by trees. Blakely Woods and Saluda Ridge are two that come to mind. You can't go wrong with either. They are pretty small communities, so the turnover is rather low, but if you can get in, I recommend you check those out. I'm also a fan of the newer developments like Rain Plantation. These communities feature gold fortified homes, and I'm all for new construction because it means less maintenance and no worrying about replacing anything for hopefully a long time. Plus, many of these new communities offer great incentives, which is always a bonus, and I love to save money, and all of these homes will cut your property insurance in half. Honestly, I can't think of a single negative thing about Spanish Fort. Some clients have mentioned that they feel it's a bit far out because it's located north of I-10, or that it's somewhat isolated, but personally, I think it's just perfect. I wouldn't change anything. If Tony were here, he'd mention Timber Creek Golf Course. It technically has a Daphne address, but it is Spanish Fort, and all the homes there are zoned for Spanish Fort schools. This popular neighborhood is right across from the Eastern Shore Shopping Center, making it an attractive option for anyone who values convenience. There's also Chick-fil-A right there just in case that influences your decision. Believe it or not, we had a client pick her home based on how close it was to a Chick-fil-A. Everyone has their list of wants and needs. When I was pregnant, I ate a spicy chicken sandwich with extra pickles and a vanilla milkshake almost every day, so I get it. That place is addicting. So next, right below Spanish Fort is Daphne, a highly popular area. Our clientele is primarily made up of families and retirees, and Daphne has consistently ranked at the top of their list. The town offers a perfect mix. They've got small town atmosphere. It's a stunning coastal location right on Mobile Bay. They have an affordable cost of living, low crime, amazing outdoor activities, and a pretty welcoming community. Easy access to the beaches. It's an ideal place for those seeking a relaxed, scenic lifestyle with a strong sense of community. In my opinion, Daphne serves as a bedroom community for commuters to Mobile. Many of the people we assist in relocating to the area have accepted jobs in Mobile or even further north. For instance, we've helped several families move to Daphne after securing positions at the steel plant up in Calvert, Alabama. Despite the hour-long commute, they chose to settle in Daphne due to its excellent schools and the local churches there because of how welcoming they are. Daphne is full of transplants, so you won't have any problems fitting in and finding your people. Many of my past clients work at hospitals like Infirmary or Spring Hill over in Mobile, and they commute daily. When I first moved here in 2016, I lived in the Lake Forest community in Daphne, and I commuted to Infirmary Hospital for work every single day. It wasn't an unpleasant drive at all. It took me about 22 minutes from Lake Forest. Of course, if there was a slowdown on the Bayway, it would add maybe an extra 15 or 20 minutes, but that rarely happened. Yes, the Bayway can be congested, especially in the summer when people head down to the beach, but during my morning and evening drives to and from work, I rarely encountered any major issues. Housing options are plentiful in Daphne. It can be very affordable. You'll also find high-end luxury homes. Depending on what you're looking for, I say Daphne is a great choice for everyone. All the shopping close by, you're not far from Mobile for medical. Personally, I have nothing negative to say about the city. However, I have heard many locals express concerns about Daphne being congested or even feeling like it's been overrun by newcomers. Some point to the strain on infrastructure due to rapid growth, while others worry that new residential developments are overtaking the area's natural beauty. Baldwin County has seen significant growth over the past decade, and Daphne has certainly expanded, but there's still a lot of open land. If you zoom out on Google Earth, you'll get a sense of just how vast and rural the area still remains. When it comes to my favorite things about Daphne, the parks are absolutely top of my list. I'm especially in love with Mayday Park and Village Point Park. Both offer breathtaking views of Mobile Bay with scenic walks through the forest and beautiful sandy beaches. Whether I'm bringing a book, going for a morning walk, catching a sunset, or strolling with the kids, the views are always stunning. It's such a peaceful retreat to have right at your fingertips, and that kind of beauty is rare to find. I truly appreciate having these parks nearby. My favorite areas in Daphne to live in are Old Daphne and Montrose. These neighborhoods sit along Scenic 98 on Mobile Bay, and while the homes here come with a premium price, they are truly breathtaking. The streets are lined with majestic live oaks draped in Spanish moss, creating this beautiful canopy as you drive through it, and it's just absolutely stunning. It's the perfect example of Southern coastal charm. This is also where you'll find some small town restaurants like Eastern Shore Cafe, Mancy's Antique Bar and Grill. You've got Bayside College Prep Academy, Christ the King School and Church, Centennial Park. This small area in Daphne is packed with everything that makes for an amazing quality of life, and that's what I love so much about it. Old Daphne might be my dream spot. It is so charming. Okay, next I'm moving down to Fairhope. Fairhope, Alabama is quite popular, especially among those seeking a charming small town atmosphere with a scenic coastal location. It has become a sought-after destination for both tourists and people looking to relocate. Fairhope is known for its vibrant art scene, beautiful views of Mobile Bay, their historic downtown area, as well as its relaxed lifestyle. It has a reputation for being friendly. It's a very picturesque town with a strong sense of community. It has made it very attractive to retirees, families, and those looking for a quieter alternative to larger cities. The area's popularity has grown in recent years as Baldwin County has experienced significant development. Real estate in Fairhope tends to be more on the expensive side, especially compared to other areas in Baldwin County. The town's prime location along Mobile Bay, combined with its charming downtown, beautiful views, and strong demand for homes, has really driven up the property's values. Waterfront properties and homes in the historic district or those with scenic views can be particularly pricey, easily $1 million and up. That said, there are still more affordable options in surrounding neighborhoods or inland areas. But overall, Fairhope is considered one of the more expensive places to live in this area. A strong real estate market is a sign of a flourishing, dynamic city that is attracting both residents and businesses, contributing to its overall economic prosperity and quality of life, and that really does describe Fairhope. So my favorite thing about Fairhope is without a doubt downtown. I love how convenient it is with everything I need. I can buy my clothes there, groceries, gifts. There's endless coffee shops and amazing restaurants and cafes. All that can be within walking distance if you live in downtown Fairhope. You've also got the hospital on the outskirts of downtown, and there are other medical offices and dentists and eye doctors nearby. So it's just super convenient. And let's not forget the Fairhope Municipal Pier and the stunning local beaches that everyone can enjoy. All of this makes Fairhope truly a magical place to visit and live. It's a wonderful, walkable community, and it's also very golf cart friendly. Another thing I absolutely love about this area, not just Fairhope, but all of Baldwin County, is how wholesome it is for living and raising children. Being part of a church community is very common here, and it's a great way to make friends, help your children connect, and get involved. Our church has given our family a true sense of belonging as well as community, and I know my kids are thriving thanks to the positive influence of religion here. Every single week, my kids go to their youth group, and I'm not kidding, the entire school student body population is there. My 16-year-old daughter and her friends do Bible study before school and on evenings with their friends, not even at the church. They choose to do this on their own. So I know religion isn't for everyone, but it's one of my favorite aspects about living here because it's important to me and my family. I genuinely feel that being here has significantly enhanced the quality of life for my children. Okay, staying on topic, I'm going to talk about one more city because this is getting long. I'm getting hungry, but we'll be making more videos for y'all, so don't worry, there's more where that comes from. Okay, I did Bay Minette, I did Spanish Fort, I did Daphne, Fairhope, so let's talk about one more, and let's do Foley because Foley is popular as heck. Foley is arguably one of the fastest growing cities in Lower Alabama. Over the past decade, Foley has been experiencing growth, and a lot of it. It has a mix of residential developments, new businesses, and expanding amenities. The city is modernizing while still maintaining its southern charm. There's plenty of parks and schools for the kids. While Foley itself is inland, it's just a short drive from the beautiful Gulf Coast beaches, including Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. Residents can easily access sandy shores and waterfront activities, making it ideal for those who love the beach lifestyle without being directly on the coast. A lot of families that we help move to Lower Alabama choose Foley because of its close proximity to the beach, but you're not paying beach prices. Compared to other areas in Baldwin County and coastal Alabama, Foley offers a more affordable cost of living. Housing here is relatively inexpensive, making it an appealing option. Since Foley isn't located on the Gulf of Mexico or along Mobile Bay, it doesn't have the same waterfront amenities or tourist activity as its neighboring towns, which is reflected in the lower home prices. If you're inland and not directly on the water in Baldwin County, you'll generally pay less for real estate. And before anybody jumps down my throat, there are areas of Foley that are on water, like Moccasin Bayou and houses on Wolf Bay. These houses are going to be a bit more money. Some can easily go for over $500,000 to over $1 million. But a large portion of Foley is going to be very affordable housing, and that's a big reason why people are choosing to move to this area. The biggest downside to living in Foley, in my opinion, is the traffic during the summer months. Some people find it really frustrating, but from someone who's originally from Chicago, I'm pretty used to sitting in traffic, so it doesn't bother me as much, but it is the biggest complaint that I hear about. That said, I understand it can be a challenge. So from spring break, like April, May through October, the area sees a lot of tourist traffic, especially on the Beach Express and Highway 59, which can lead to slowdowns. Expect delays around the holidays when visitors flock to the area. Restaurants tend to have a longer wait time, and Walmart can especially be busy with tourists in the summer, so it's best to go early in the morning to avoid the crowds. Now, my favorite thing about Foley is the Graham Creek Nature Preserve, along with its proximity to the beautiful beaches, of course. I love how quickly I can go from enjoying the peaceful nature trails to having my toes right in the sand, or dining at a seafood restaurant with views of the Gulf of Mexico. Now, that is a luxury I will never take for granted. All of that definitely outweighs any tourist congestion. And in my opinion, we're in the South where patience just comes naturally. At least it does for me. I love the slow-paced life and nobody is rushing me. If I had to pick my favorite neighborhood in Foley, it would definitely be Glenlakes. I'm a big fan of golf course communities, and if you watch any of our other videos, you know that my husband is practically married to his golf clubs. This place is perfect for him, plus the homes here are super reasonably priced, some going for as low as $400,000, which is a steal for a golf course community. Living in Baldwin County means you can play golf almost every single day of the year. Seriously, the weather is that good. And while there are plenty of fancy golf course communities around, Glenlakes stands out to me because it gives you all the perks without making you sell a kidney to afford it. I'm just kidding, but if you're into golf and you like your bank account to stay healthy, this is the place to be. All right, I thought I was hungry and now I'm starving, so if you want to learn more about living in Lower Alabama, watch this next video. And if you're planning on moving here, call us today. Right now, pick up your phone. We are the #1 relocation team in all of Baldwin County, and we'll see y'all soon.